All right. Well, anyway, Sal from the chat room was emailing me today.
Okay.
And he sends over this link, and he's like, hey, check this out.
Okay.
So I check out this YouTube link he sends me, and it's of Jack Russell's Great White making a stopover in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Yeah.
On this XM Sirius Hair Nation tour.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So some guy in Fort Wayne, I guess Fort Wayne has some kind of a public access channel or something.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll let just about anybody do a show on there.
Oh, yeah.
And this guy by the name of Jeff Landis.
Oh, Jeff Landis.
No idea. He lands Jack Russell's Great White to come in and do this interview in the hotel room. I guess it's where they were staying.
Right.
And he's got Tony Montana and Robbie Lochner along with Jack Russell as part of this thing.
Right.
Now, I don't know how well this will translate in audio, but the video is just pathetic.
Yeah, it's pretty raw. It's pretty bad.
Number one, there's the interviewer.
Mm-hmm.
Then you've got Jack and Tony and Robbie. They're all in chairs. They're in hotel chairs, sitting in a row here. Right. He's got one mic, and they're just, and they're just.
You see that?
Taking a look.
Fucking A.
Terrible.
That's brutal.
But I don't mind looking at the Millie Weaver photo above.
No, but boy, her picture that she posted, the polar opposite.
That's terrible.
Wow.
So this guy shows up, and he's and supposedly this thing was airing live.
Okay.
On the public access channel.
Jesus, tens of people were enthralled.
And he's got one microphone,
right,
and a cameraman, and then he brings his chick with him.
Yeah, of course.
And you know, he's got no preparation for this because he's got no real good questions.
Mm-hmm.
So Jack just takes over and decides, well, you know, this is really not going anywhere. And Robbie and Tony are sitting there looking like they're bored out of their mind. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? And it was just train wreck television.
Yeah, it really is bad.
It was just terrible. So if you guys want to look it up, I'm only going to cover a little bit of this.
Right.
But it's called on YouTube. You can look it up. It's called A Dose of Landis, Jack Russell's Great White.
A dose of Landis.
A dose of Landis.
That's more of a dose than I ever wanted.
Yeah, it's a little much. But I'm going to play a little bit of the audio here, and you'll kind of get the idea. But it's just horrifically bad.
Right.
All right, here we go. So it's on Access Fort Wayne is what it's called.
Okay.
So it's public access television.
Okay.
The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of Access Fort Wayne, the Allen County Public Library, or any other supporting groups. If you'd like to produce a show, call us at 260-421-1250.
So basically, they'll let just about anybody on here.
If you want to put a show on, just call us.
Yeah,
and give
just
us
call us,
$50.
tell us what you want to do, and we'll go, yeah, sure, no problem.
$50 an hour, pal.
Yeah. Okay.
Get a dose. He talks about wrestling and everything, so when it comes to TV, he is the king of all media. He knows how to burn of all media. Forget how it's stern to say it like this, oh, he's the man this, and now you get a dose of Landis.
Oh, that's his intro?
Yeah, he's got some rapper guy. It's some...
No, he doesn't. He has some guy that thinks he can rap.
Exactly.
There's a difference.
And, of course, it's in mono.
It's in mono.
Yeah,
Guy's sitting at a table, too,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, it's left channel mono only.
That's good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Snake Roberts, and you're watching a dose of Landis, which is better than catching a clap.
Ugh. Ugh. I think he got ripped off for his $50.
Snake Roberts.
Jake the Snake Roberts?
Is he a wrestler?
Jake the Snake is, yeah.
Okay, I think that's who that is.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's up in San Antonio? You're watching a dose of Landis.
You just got your dose. Here today at Throwback. Fort Wayne Wizards, baby. Thank you very much.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it.
Hey man, this is Donnie Baker, and you're watching a dose of Landis. You have to. State law.
Jesus.
Jack Russell's Great White, and you're watching Dose of Landis right here on Jack Russell TV.
Jack even knew he was on some bullshit.
Yeah, they're sitting in a hotel room, and they're sitting in front of the window, the curtains are wide open on this window.
Yeah. Meanwhile, this was pitched as, we'll do it at the hotel. We don't want to make Jack come to the studio.
Right.
There's no studio.
Sure. So he's got a camera and a single mic to interview 3 guys, and then of course the host.
I did see it. Did they show the camera, or is it an iPad?
Oh, I don't know what they got. I'm assuming it's some kind of a camera mounted on a stand, because I will admit that the camera stayed steady.
Oh, you could mount an iPad on a tripod.
Sure.
I'm betting iPad.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Hello, gentlemen. Welcome to A Dose of Landis, Season 3, Show 1. Just last year, I had Jake the Snake Roberts on, and he was saying every year you get bigger and bigger, and why can't I get bigger with Jack Russell's Great White? How you guys doing today?
Great.
Wow.
Yeah.
You went from Jake the Snake Roberts to Jack Russell.
Yeah.
This show's a juggernaut.
He's just getting bigger and bigger.
Jeez, oh man.
So, mind you, this guy is sitting in a chair. His pants are coming halfway off because he's got the big baggy pants on.
Hey, sure.
So when he's sitting in the chair, his pants are like falling off of him.
Man.
So then he's got Robbie and Jack and
Tony Montana.
Yeah, Tony sitting there, and he's passing the mic around.
Yeah. Hey, your turn.
To each of them.
Here you go. Your turn.
All right, here you go.
Great. It's awesome to be in balmy, warm Indiana. This is nice.
Yeah, I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. Yeah.
I'm going to be over here. I'm going to talk to you like this because the mic's far away.
I'm trying to pass it to you guys.
Is that okay?
I'm trying to pass it to you guys.
All right. I'm going to still talk like this.
Just kidding.
Now he's passing it
Anything
back.
can happen on A Dose of Landis. I mean, you never know. So, right. Ron and Jeremy called it something else. I forgot what it was when I had him on. But it was crazy. So you guys are going to be performing tomorrow night at the Clyde Theater at Fort Wayne. Is this your guys' first time?
Never.
Not our first time in Fort Wayne. I remember we played Fort Wayne and I canceled the show. Remember I had to we were with Tesla, and I had an infection in my throat. We flew my doctor from Beverly Hills out to the show to check my cords out, and he goes, "Oh, you got a really bad infection." And then we flew back.
No, I remember. This is what I remember.
This is enthralling.
You remember that time when I was in Fort Wayne and Tesla was playing, and I flew my doctor in from Beverly Hills? Jesus.
Well, that's because they're handing the mic around.
I know, it just sounds awful.
It is. It's terrible.
Good Lord.
I mean, how much could it cost to have a little 4-channel mixer and 3 extra mics?
$100?
Yeah, about.
Yeah, I mean, come on. I mean, he's getting all these big stars, Jake the Snake, Ron Jeremy. You can tell me that with that kind of talent, you can't afford $100?
Yeah, he could get a little Behringer mixing board with 4 channels and 3 inexpensive mics.
Yeah, instead he's got... So, Jack, is this your first time at Fort Wayne? Yeah, it is my first time at Fort Wayne. Jesus Christ.
Wow. I mean, it sounds bad, on the audio, but to watch it is it's just unwatchable.
Well, it's definitely unwatchable, but it's just awful to hear too.
Yeah. All right.
Holy smokes!
Here we go.
About Fort Wayne. This is one of the first places I played when I first got in the band in '87. This is one of the first places. It was Escanaba, Michigan, and I think we came down here.
Escanaba, that was with Night Ranger.
Yes. No. Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Escanaba. Yes, the legendary Escanaba, Michigan. Then Fort Wayne, Indiana. Actually, I have like ex-relatives out here in Columbus. So
That's lovely.
Fantastic.
Columbus, Indiana is down south of Indianapolis, about 100 miles.
No, Jack don't know. Jack's just happy to be there.
Yes. So now they're handing the mic back to the host.
Yeah, all Jack knows is it's about 5 inches longer than it used to be to get there.
Right.
He's so fucking short now.
A little tidbit. So people that's never been to the yeah, the big cell phones. That's Jackson. That's be his mind all day. The cell phone. So like, yeah, tablet. I tried to correct him, but he's right. So going through some past interviews, I understand you had health issues and stuff like that, and you're doing your comeback. What drove you to actually?
Gee, really? That's news. Jack Russell had health issues.
Yeah, like 7 years ago.
Who heard of that? He really kept that fucking secret, didn't he?
What's funny is that the way that this guy enunciates, it's like he's got false teeth.
Yeah.
You ever talk to somebody with false teeth and their teeth are loose in their mouth?
Slipping. He's like trying to keep them in his mouth, so he's like, so I heard you had some health problems.
Exactly.
Like he's trying to use his tongue to pull his teeth back into his face.
Exactly.
So Jack, you had some health problems with your in the past couple of years. Tell us all about that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And Jack is going to tell him all about his health problems. He's going to name them one by one.
Hold on, my polygrip isn't working.
Yeah, exactly. Here we go.
Jesus.
Do you want to come back and do this?
Yeah, well, health issues. Let's see. First off, I shattered my left femur on stage. Second, I had to have back surgery for a herniated disc. Then what happened? Third, I burst my colon. I was in septic shock, coma for 5 days, and then I fell and shattered my pelvis. I had 3 bolts in this hip. I had 3 screws in my right ankle. Basically the Bionic Man. What drove me to come back is because I love to sing. I'm a singer. I'm a performer. And I'm the only one that's going to say when I'm done. And there was a few other gentlemen that I've known from the past that said I couldn't do it. So that really gave me a lot of motivation to do it. Nah, 7-8 years later, I'm still doing it. So I could do a little ass shoving.
God, Jack. Come on, bro.
He's going to do a little ass shoving.
Yeah, jeez, oh man.
What's he trying to say?
I don't know.
Michael Lardy, Mark Kendall, up your ass. Adi Desbro, up your ass. So is that what he's trying to say?
He's really just like, fuck you.
He says, let me think here. I shattered this leg, broke this pelvis, burst my colon, fuck this up.
Yeah. They could make a whole season of Chicago Med on him. Wouldn't that be great if one of these TV shows like Chicago Med, just every single episode they had Jack Russell being wheeled back into the ER with a different problem?
Right.
That would be awesome. Jack should pitch it because that would be, he's famous enough.
Yeah, we can rebuild him.
Yeah, it would be a nice little stunt, in between their main plots. It's like, hey, there's the guy from Great White again.
Yeah, we have the technology. We can make him better than he was.
And now he's got a shattered femur.
Right.
He'll be back next week with a blown pelvis. Good Lord, man.
All right, here we go. A little more of this.
Okay.
You guys are like rocking this whole entire year. I mean, you guys was in Detroit last night, or yeah, you guys in Detroit last night, and you're in Rapids. Okay.
Yeah, let's talk to them, and then we can't hear anything they're saying on the mic because there's only one mic.
You know, Neely, you're right. That's the way it should be. Is when you talk to somebody, you don't hand them the mic. You just talk. Let them talk like this. It sounds perfect. The hell?
So this interviewer, he's talking into the mic. The guys are answering, and they're just like off in the distance.
Go ahead, Neil. Interview me.
So, Jack, were you in Detroit last night? You're on this Hair Nation tour. How's that going? What's that like?
You know what, Neely? That's been a great tour so far. Enough's Enough has been with us and the Bullet Boys. And, when I'm not shattering bones and falling off the stage, it's been a really fun experience. I think we were in Grand Rapids last night. I can't really remember because, unless I go to the ER and have that sticker on my wrist, I can't really tell exactly where I was. But I was somewhere, I got to tell you. What the fuck?
And mind you, this is on TV.
I know. That's terrible.
It's bad.
Invest $200 in a boom mic, my friend, please. Yeah. Just one boom and put it over the middle of these three.
Something.
God.
Okay, but you guys are still going at it. You guys are going everywhere. What tour?
But you're still going at it. Yeah, they're here in this hotel room.
Yeah, what do you think? They just came to do your show? Fucking retard.
You got coming up here, not only just in Fort Wayne, but all around because, people want to see Jack Russell's Great White because, it's one of the greatest bands around.
It's one of the greatest bands around.
Is it? It's a good band and all, but one of the greatest around?
Yeah.
Around what?
Around the Air Nation tour.
Around the hospital?
Yeah.
In between Jack fucking having everything broken and Robbie having a busted foot, they are kind of hospital bound.
Yeah, exactly.
But we are going to be on Bogart's in Cincinnati. We're going to be at the Egyptian Room in Indianapolis, Chicago House of Blues.
And see, hold on, Neely, stop right there. This is why this guy is terrible. He's doing public access TV for, what could that possibly reach, 20 miles?
Yeah, at the most.
So why the fuck would you ask any questions that are ranging outside of the show that you're going to play in that town? Why would you even open that door? So, are you ask questions like, so, what's your favorite memories of Fort Wayne's? Have you played, what is the place there? Is that Bogart's, I think?
No, that's in Cincinnati. It's Clyde's or something like that.
Yeah, whatever Fort Wayne is. Ask them about that venue. Ask them, what songs are you playing on the tour? Don't ask about, hey, where are you going after this? What a great question for the fucking show that you're promoting that's the next day. Jesus Christ.
I know. No preparation.
No.
I mean, again, this is just the fans doing this kind of stuff, but they have no clue.
Yeah. Anybody with a microphone these days.
Yep, pretty much.
House of Blues. Houston, Dallas, House of Blues.
What? What are they saying in the background there?
Well, dude, it's going to be... playing this song too, and we might slide in our world too. Did you get all that? Yeah. Did you hear me?
Yeah, really. Just terrible.
This is really poor.
It is. All right. Aside from this interviewer,
yeah.
This guy's got to let his tattooed piggy chick take over.
Thanks, babe.
Yeah, exactly. And she's got to jump in there and do the interview too.
Right, of course.
But when it comes to television, being that this is a visual thing,
yeah,
none of these people are. They're not TV quality people. I mean, it is a hard watch.
What are you saying, face for radio?
Yeah, pretty much. And they're not even good for radio either.
Might ugly up the microphone?
Pretty much.
Oh, boy.
All right, here we go.
Anyway, yeah, but thank you so much for your continued support, and go Heathcliff.
Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for more with Amanda's got some questions, and Nicole and Joe does.
What? What did he say?
Honda Honus. What I heard.
Put your teeth back in your mouth.
Yeah, what? What is that?
I don't even know what he just said.
Messages.
All right, hang on.
Anyway, yeah, but thank you so much for your continued support, and go Heathcliff.
Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for more with Amanda's got some questions, and Nicole and Joe does. Thank you.
What? The Han?
I think he said Jen has got some questions and then something. I don't know what the hell he said.
I think play it one more time.
All right, here we go.
Go Heathcliff.
Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for more with Amanda's got some questions, and Nicole and Joe does. Thank you.
I have no idea what that last part is. I got the part that Amanda has some questions.
Yeah.
But then he says, I don't know, like the Honda dealers here or something? I don't know.
I don't know what he said.
The Honda, huh?
Yeah.
Makes whatever.
Okay.
I have no idea what that is.
All right, here we go.
The land of Landis. Direct from the land of Landis before time.
I'm not going to ask him about all these crazy questions.
So how did the band get together?
Oh, no. How did you meet? Like, you guys set up? Was it on Facebook? Did you guys meet on Facebook?
This chick, this girl is straight out of Trailer Trash Haven. She's got this low-cut shirt on. First of all, she's a flatzo. Okay. Then she's got these horrific tattoos on her chest.
Okay.
I mean, she's got these chest tattoos.
All right.
And, she's got these flat, flabby boobs.
Mm-hmm.
And she's got these terrible tattoos sticking out of her shirt.
Good.
It's just a train wreck to watch. All right, here we go.
All right.
Bands.com. Is that how that went?
We met on Match.com. That's how we met.
What are they saying in the background? Oh, yeah, that's right. They don't have mics.
We met on Match.com. I hear that, really. I heard it.
Okay.
What about you, Jack? I heard it, too. I heard exactly what he said. It was quite the funny joke. My God.
That's a beautiful story.
Music.com.
Actually, though, that is the question that I am going to ask you, though. I want a beautiful story, but beautifully funny. What is your favorite story from on tour? What's happened that is just
beautifully funny?
Oh, God. Really? Jack, how did you know you were going to be a singer? What kind of question is that?
Beautifully funny.
Tell me a beautifully funny story.
Tell me one of your favorite stories of on tour.
Yeah. See, we're in this club in Rhode Island. Oh, wait. Not that one. What the fuck?
Just terrible.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
craziest. You can't even believe that this even. Oh, we're going there.
I don't think most of them I could tell you, so
What?
I'm gonna let him go.
What?
Let me see. There was a story, and I don't know if this is true or not. Apparently, now I remember this differently from what I heard. We were in Texas, Midland.
Well, either you saw it, Jack, or you didn't.
I mean, come on, dude.
It's like this is supposed to be a story of you on tour, but don't tell a story that I think I heard this, but I'm not sure if it's true.
Yeah, no shit. Was brain trauma one of your injuries? Jesus Christ.
Wow.
The fuck, man? He sounds all fucked up.
All right, here we go.
Texas, and I remember getting up 4 in the morning, and I went out, and they had a Starbucks in the lobby, you know. And I went to the front desk and I asked the girl to you know, if I could get some coffee. She said, sure. So I remember sitting in the chair with my legs up on those long skinny tables, you know, and my legs up on the table and waiting for them to make me some coffee. And I get the coffee, thank you very much. I go back to my room. And the next day I hear that this girl talking about how, telling Robbie that, sent a message that the singer was out in the lobby. Is he okay? He came out and naked in the lobby and was asking, got a cup of coffee. And I'm like, what? I clearly remember being clothed, and I seriously doubt that she would have got me a cup of coffee had I walked out in the lobby naked. I don't know why you wouldn't call the cops, why you would actually make me a cup of coffee. But, you know, anything's possible in the world of Jack Russell.
It's a beautiful story, Jack.
Beautifully funny story.
Beautiful and funny.
Right.
Jeez, oh man.
I don't know if it really happened or not, but this is how I heard it.
First of all, what Starbucks is open at 4 in the morning?
The one in the lobby.
Oh, I guess so. That's true. Did you stir your coffee with your naked dick? Did you add the cream to her coffee with your naked dick?
Right.
What the hell?
Oh, man. All right, here we go.
Jack, that's the best he could come up with?
That's it.
All the years he's been on tour, and his best story is that he came out and...
No, his best story is I might have come out naked, but I'm not really sure.
Oh.
I'm not really sure, though.
I'm pretty sure that one didn't happen.
Right.
Just a hunch, but I'm pretty sure if Jack Russell showed up naked in a fucking lobby of a hotel room and passed out on a table, I think we'd have heard that one.
Right.
Just a hunch.
Yeah.
First of all, you'd look at him and you wouldn't know what you were looking at because of all the bionics.
So some girl told Robbie, who told some girl that said...
Yeah. Meanwhile, Jack doesn't remember, but he's off the fucking junk.
Right.
Stop.
So, you know, clearly I'm not embarrassed by it. I really don't care. But, you know, it could have happened.
It could have happened.
So did it or didn't it?
No, he doesn't remember.
Okay. Thanks for the enthralling story, Jack.
Right. So I'm going to tell you a story that I don't even know if it even took place or not.
Yeah. I might have done those.
All right, here we go to Robbie.
All right, good.
I better not say any more than that. The description she gave of him, can I say it, was exactly what I saw of him in his room earlier. So I thought, you know, it's possible. No, I got a good story, though, and it happened to be in Texas as well. We were playing in Texas at that little dumpy place, and there's this girl that was just into Jack, like so into him. And she climbs up, there's like a little ramp out front, and she climbs up on the stage, and he's singing Save Your Love, and she's got both legs up, and he's not paying any attention to her, got both legs up, and she's starting to grind. It was actually pretty sad. And she's grinding, and she's going for it, and I'm going, whoa, look at this girl, and Jack's just singing, not paying any attention. And she had her hands behind her, and her legs up, and her mini skirt, you know, whatever. And she slipped and fell. And she went, and I felt her head hit the ground. It was actually pretty sad, but it was like, ooh. And she got up like all dazed, and then she ran out of the building. She probably was in the hospital. So it's pretty sad, but that stuck out of my head as, wow. Yeah, a big knot.
Yeah. What was the interviewer saying back in the background?
She said she was always wondering what happened. Didn't you hear her, Neely? I heard her plain as day. Why are you having trouble hearing her? I can't figure out what the problem is. I hear her just fine.
Right. All right.
Yeah.
Worth it.
So you just want stories from this particular band?
Oh yeah, yeah.
What else do you think she's asking you?
Well, maybe about some other bands we were in too. You know, because you're obviously just filling time with these questions.
Right.
Just gonna start doing the show with the microphone over my head.
Yeah.
Seems like that's the way you're supposed to do it.
I guess. Here we go.
Okay, that's it.
Let me see. I got another one here.
I got another one.
This might have happened too.
Who can I make fun of now besides myself? I'm usually the guy that does all the stupid stuff. Oh God, I'm trying to think of a funny Dickie story because he's not here. Oh yeah. Oh God, this is like yeah. Anyway.
What in the hell? Oh yeah. Oh wait. Yeah. Yeah. This is a good. Wait. What? What did you ask? Come on, spit it out.
All right, here we go.
Some people are, really regular, and some people have to take like psyllium husk to stay regular. Well, there we found.
What are you talking about, Jack?
Is he talking about taking a shit?
Yeah, he's talking about taking a dump. So Jack is going to tell a taking a dump story now.
We go from passed out fucking naked in the hotel lobby to taking a shit.
Yeah, so he is now going to tell you a shit story.
All right, I got to say, this is good television. I would watch this every week. I'm not going to lie.
Trainwreck television.
This guy needs to go to YouTube as well with this show.
Right. Yeah,
what is it called? Landing on Landis or something?
It's a dose of Landis.
I need a dose of Landis every week. This is enthralling television.
I call this a dose of Perfect 7 for me. So here we go.
Found in the world that there are people that are so regular they can actually poop on command. Now, maybe it's a thing with the German race, how they're very regimented. And
yeah, it has something to do with the German race.
Because they're regimented. Zeke Heil.
Yeah, they have lockstep.
Oh my God.
They do the goose step.
Yeah. They goose step their ass into that bathroom and squat over the toilet and shit.
Right. It's like shit through a goose.
Oh my God.
So here we go.
Before every show, I'm like, where's Dickie? He's in the bathroom, of course, taking the pre-show dump. It has become, you can set your watch by it. Whatever time the show is, 5 minutes before, I'm looking around for the drummer. He's gone. So the show time is whenever, if the show time is 10 o'clock, well, no. It's whenever Dickie gets finished. That's when our show time is. So tomorrow night we'll be going on post-dump.
All right. Great story.
Thanks, Jack. It was worth the wait.
Yeah. So that's when showtime is post-dump.
Post-dump.
Yeah.
What if it says that on the set list backstage?
When Dickie finishes taking a dump.
Enough's enough, 8 o'clock. Bullet Boys, 9:15. Great White, post-dump.
Right.
Thanks.
Great story.
Thanks a lot, Jack.
Great. One of your favorite road stories.
Oh, my goodness. Jack.
So this is what you're getting on, a little dose of Landis.
Dude, I love Jack, but this is terrible.
I know.
This is what we're... Dude, at some point, he's got to listen to himself and say, man, I can't be doing that.
Right.
Yeah, how's this going to get people to come out to the show?
Well, that was kind of my point. It's just like, I know Jack's not riding the top of the heap right now, but this kind of stuff does him no favors at all.
No, not at all. This is the kind of stuff that ends up on Metal Sludge, not
Right.
on fucking, hey, here's a good reason to go see this band.
Yeah. Here's a good PR piece for this band.
Demon. Jack Russell's Great Brown.
Exactly. All right. Well, we're going to get into another interviewer now. Because they're all
a third one.
Yeah, we're all switching out here because they've got such compelling questions.
Oh, hold on. We got to get somebody else in here.
Yeah.
Hi, Jack.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
And I'm going to send you off to the next one. Thank you for your time.
Guys. Yeah, I'm not too big on questions, you know. First of all, what happened to Dimebag Daryl? Do you guys fear that?
What?
What happened to Dimebag Daryl? Do you guys fear that?
Well, I guess after hearing a shit story, she figured shit was a good fucking place to stay.
So that was her question.
That's her question?
Do you fear some crazed gunman jumping up on stage and blowing you away?
No, but he fears lighters like nobody's business.
Exactly.
Jesus.
So this is her question.
All right.
Fans coming up to you and attacking you guys that way?
No, because I pack heat when I'm on stage.
What?
Jack says he packs heat when he's on stage.
Really? As small as Jack's gotten these days, packing heat would weigh him down.
Yeah, he'd have a 30-degree list to port if he had a sidearm.
Gunner on the bow.
It is. Oh, man. All right, here we go.
You know, honestly, sometimes yes, only because of the Rhode Island tragedy. You know, not anymore really so much, but I've always had that fear though, ever since I was a kid. I don't know why. It's just there's so many people so many celebrities that get, you know, like John Lennon and there's a lot of wackos out there, you know what I mean? And you just don't know. I mean, Dimebag was a really good friend. He was a big fan of mine, as I was of his. Matter of fact, there's a video somewhere where he was impersonating me. And, you seen it? But, you know, I don't really realistically think about that when I'm on stage. I'm having too much fun. If it happens, you know, it'll be over quick.
Well, security.
Wow.
Guess that's one way to look at it.
I guess you don't see it coming.
Right.
Holy smokes.
All right, here we go.
It's so much more, you know, heightened now these days, too. Almost every place.
What are you saying, Tony?
Well, he said that the security is a lot heightened these days, there, really, because these days you gotta be careful.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, I walked in there and they did the wand on me. I get them in the dressing room, and pull out my knife, and I go, that worked out real well. I forgot I had it with me. Anyway.
All right, what else you got? What other stupid question
You guys have met a lot of bands, I'm sure. I'm sure you guys have met a lot of big bands just like yourselves along the way. Metallica, Ozzy. Am I right?
Oh,
yeah. Jesus.
Am I right?
I didn't get this far in the video. God damn, really?
Am I right?
You guys, did you ever meet anybody famous?
Yeah. Have you ever been with like other bands that are known?
Yeah. Have you ever played for anybody bigger than you guys?
Oh my God.
This is brutal.
What are you saying, Jack?
Yeah, I sat next to Ozzy for a tour, and I sat next to him on the bus, and you know what? I once saw a Metallica show. I went and saw the show. It was really good. You know what? I saw James Hetfield up there, and I said, "Metal, dude!" And he looked down at me and just pointed at me and said, "Yeah! Yeah!" Then we went back to me being a fan and him playing his gig because the memory remains or some shit like that.
Right.
Why is he talking off the mic?
Because she's holding the mic and he's over there answering.
Well, why is she so dumb as to not give him the mic?
Because she's not an interviewer. She's just some fan who's just sitting there just rattling off.
Well, I mean, her questions have been good so far.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus, the dime bag question, let alone, and then have you ever met anybody famous?
Yeah.
I mean, she's getting off good questions. We need to hear these answers.
Right.
I was sitting next to my manager, Alan Niven, who was sitting next to me and made sure I stayed sober. And he fell asleep, and Ozzy gives me a copy of his new record. What was it? The one with No More Tears.
Yeah, it would be
right?
No More Tears.
And so I'm listening to it before it was released, and he starts handing me these pills, you know what I mean? So I'm like, whoop, whoop, whoop. I get to Heathrow, and I'm bombed. And my manager could not figure out for the life of me how I got all the way. She goes, how did you get... I go, it's the fallout. It's a jet lag, man. So, yeah, you know, we've met a lot of cool people. A lot of cool people.
This interview is doing nothing to help him.
Nothing.
It's either terrible questions or bad answers.
Right.
Every single one of them.
Yeah. I took pills from Ozzy and just swallowed them.
So we get a drug addict story. We get a shit story. We get that he's a broken down mess story.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
And his shows are timed to his drummer's shits. This is fantastic.
It's train wreck television.
Oh my God.
All right, here we go.
The biggest rush I ever got was I was back. Actually, the first time I met Steven Tyler, we were playing at a little club in Canada. They were up there doing their record, and we were playing this little teeny club. And after the show, I'm in the back of the bus with this stripper, and it's really weird because up there they got to wear these little pasties over their nipples, so it's kind of like, you know, sorry, the nipple's the whole thing. I mean, without the nipple, it doesn't really mean much. It's just a big bump. So anyway,
Check.
It's just a big bump.
It's a big bump.
The nipple is everything.
Holy smokes.
Like you said, dude, this is not doing anybody any favors.
No,
None.
This is not going to help him.
No.
comes in the door, and I'm like, and he's like, oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. I go, no, wait, come back. He goes, no, I don't want to be rude, man. I'm like, no. I'm trying to kick the chick out. But, yeah, they came back after a show one time in an arena and was like, hey, I was reading this article about you, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, he was reading about me? You know, so, yeah, it's really neat meeting your idols. So
Enthralling.
Yeah. Once again, another story that just had me glued.
Jeez, oh, man. That was great. Yeah. Steven Tyler, he said he read about me. Wow. That's something.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
I didn't meet anybody yet. I don't know. Well, it was Jack. I met Jack. Actually, my band in L.A. used to open for Great White back in the day, between their EMI release and between Once Bitten, they had another release, Shot in the Dark, which was on another label in L.A. And as another L.A. band, L.A. Kid, you know, we looked up to all these guys, you know, Rat and Great White and Motley Crue. Yeah. There's a poster in Alan's. When I first met Alan, I went to the Stravinsky office. There's a poster it says Great White at Pomona Valley Auditorium, and there's my band right there opening for you guys. We're the direct support. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I was a fan before I got in the band.
Wow.
Amazing.
All of you. Because I'm definitely an 80s girl. I grew up in the 80s, big time. Went to high school, graduated in 91 and everything. And
everything.
Yeah, I listened to
Everything. Wow.
She graduated in 91 and everything.
Everything.
No wonder she's so smart.
Yeah, she sounds smart.
Because I educated.
She sounds very intelligent.
She is.
I graduated in 91 and everything.
Yeah, she's definitely the girl that works behind the counter at Speedway.
All you guys. Skid Row, you name it. Yeah, he'll tell you I'm a big time rocker.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yes, because you guys are probably I've seen a few bands in my time, but you guys are the first ones I've seen up front and actually talked to.
Wow. So all
I'm
these years.
stunned by that.
Yeah. This is my first brush with fame.
Meanwhile, they're like, how do we get away from this fucking weirdo?
More or less, they're all got this look on their face like, is this about over?
Yeah, come on. Can't we go to commercial? Jackie's there.
No, I was honest. And my boss was like, you go, because I don't blame you. I'm working tomorrow, but that's okay.
Oh,
yes.
Thanks for telling us.
Well, make sure you get off and
What?
go to the Clyde.
What are you saying? What are you saying, Tony?
Tomorrow night.
I think for us, we go on
What are you saying?
Opening
What?
band is great. Your opening band is enough's enough. You're a great band.
What are you saying, Tony?
The whole tour's been great. Hair Nation.
She's holding the mic to herself while Tony's over there talking.
Thanks to Veronica, too.
What? Thanks to who? What? What?
I thought it was Arm. I thought John. Didn't you go through John? Maybe not.
No, it was Veronica.
Anyway.
Yeah,
Okay.
you'll never get another interview. What are you saying?
Arm Entertainment. Go there. It's easy. Find them on the web.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
What?
To book the band.
What? To book the what?
Holy cow.
What?
What's that?
What are you saying?
Give him the mic!
A little bit louder now.
A little bit louder.
Oh, hold the mic up to them, you dumb twat! Jesus Christ!
A little bit louder.
Oh, not a little bit louder. Hand them the mic. No one wants to hear you, you dumb fucking groupie. Give them the fucking microphone. Oh my God.
Well, that's about all I can take of this.
No, play till the end.
All
please.
right.
Any what?
What?
Arm Entertainment.
Oh, to book us? Arm Entertainment. You can go online and find ARM, Arm Entertainment, and that's how you would book the band.
For bar mitzvahs and,
You're
bachelor
gonna need
parties,
deep
that
pockets.
kind of thing. That's what we do. That's what we do.
What?
No backyard bonfires.
Baptisms, bar mitzvahs.
Funerals.
We have a side project called the Flying Zucchini Brothers.
Oh, she's hysterical.
No.
All right.
From Facebook Live, let everybody know tomorrow night.
What? Let everybody know tomorrow night what?
Theater, October 21st, Clyde Theater.
2018.
Yeah, let's not talk into the mic. Let's not do that plug.
Glad we got the shit story awful clear. Why give the plug clear? Oh, cow.
Yeah, none of them are near a mic. None of them. That's it.
Oh my God. That was fucking brutal.
So that's public access television.
Ugh.
That's what you get.
My God. Was it live?
Yeah, that was live.
Oh my God. Ugh. That's just terrible.
I know.
And what is Jack thinking? He's done 1 million interviews at this point. He's got to know that that's not where you go. He's got to know that's classic metal show type stuff. Start telling shit stories or whatever, not television. What is he thinking? Even here, I don't know that would fly. I think if it was here, we'd be like, dude, really? Is that where you're going? Shit stories?
Well, there you are.
Oof, that was something.
Yeah, that was a brutal watch.
That was tough.
So if you want to see it for yourself, go on to YouTube. It's called A Dose of Landis, Jack Russell's Great White.
All right.
It's about 53 minutes long. It's a long watch.
And how much did we do? About 10 minutes of it?
Well, we cut it up there, so yeah, we probably did about 10 or 15 minutes at the most.
So there's another 40 minutes for you guys.
Yeah, plenty of stuff. All right, let's take a short break.
All right.
Jack has always done great Zeppelin stuff.
Sure.
And they have an actual CD out there. Great White has a CD out there called Great Zeppelin.
Mm-hmm.
And they do some Led Zeppelin, music on there. So I'm going to play a tune here. This is probably one of my favorite that Jack does. He does justice to the song. He does Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You.
Right.
So it's good stuff. So let's check out Jack Russell's Great White with Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You exclusively here
on your Classic Metal Show.
This is Jack Russell of Great White, my buddy Chris and Neely right here on the Classic Metal Show. The only one, the one and only.